Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Teams out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Harris. Play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. He drops back in the gun. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
It Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Split backfield here. The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught quickly. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm string that time.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Handing off on the draw play. He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a draw play. Breaks into open space. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. Took some extra time in the weight room hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Heads back out on the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Back in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Williams. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Sampson. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Washington getting set with a first and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Washington has moved into the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a shotgun run call. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Hornlunch will crank up the tempo.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Well, the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They'll try the option play here. Scooped up in the defense. The ball is loose. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? To throw, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's got room to run. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Huskies, they'll line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. They fumbled the last possession, set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed, but you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
It's a run to the left. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Well, run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Williams. The sure hands. It's Green. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. He's starting the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Movement here from the tight end. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the completion moves ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Wait, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drop back here on third down. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Don't you roll, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you roll, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Pump it up.
And the Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 0 Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Manning. Grab by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And they get the completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Gibson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
13. Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. Receiver in motion now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So early movement from the offense. That'll push them back 5. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. Instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Sampson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So the touchback will start at the 25. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington, to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the single back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gets the first and still running. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now they'll run it on the draw. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Does his job with a PAT. This ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Breaking free at the 35. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Williams. It's an out route. The catch made. What a catching one by the junior.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Huskies. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. To throw, it's Manning. Short connection with a tight end here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. He finds some space. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
First down and 10 now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Huskies look to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Green. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down and goal upcoming. motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Williams. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And that puts them in front here in the final 2 minutes.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This time, a completion. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
And calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against a deep pass. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket, and he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Quarterback's got it on the outside. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Here we go, 4th and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. It's an option look. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
How about that? Big time call by the quarterback there to keep it on 4th down, just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now the offense will spend the timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. And the flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. That's a costly mistake grabbing the jersey there. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
Point after, knocked right through. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense showing blitz here. Ball handed off. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.